All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and in truth. I'm just gonna come back with another video, another lesson. Through the Spirit, I thought I'd do a lesson on this. Which y'all see in the background right now, because after that Buffalo attack, you had the Edomite gunning down some of those Jakes in that grocery store. But after all that happened, you had Edomites that was celebrating it. They was getting all excited about it. You know, and the scriptures tell you about race wars. It's going to be race wars that's coming up. You know, and once you read on the on this background that I have in this video, I guess somebody wrote some Edomites wrote in a movie theater. They wrote on the bathroom walls. And they wrote some stuff about niggers and shit like that. So it says the one on the left says, "What happened in Buffalo is just the beginning. Beware niggers." And I guess these are two different people, because the handwriting is a little different. On the other one it says, "What is a half monkey, half human?" And it says it's a nigger. So that's letting you Jakes out there know that these Edomites, these so-called white people, they don't like you. You still got so-called black people out there still trying to be hand in hand with the so-called white man, as if they changed from back then when they was doing the lynchings. They haven't changed. They just try to be more professional now. They got they kingdom established. So they ain't as on edge as they was back then. They living their lives up. They traveling. They got good jobs. Things like that. But once things ain't looking good for them no more, once this kingdom starts to come down, hey, they gonna be the same Edomites that they was back then. They ain't gonna have nothing to lose at that point. They gonna be the same Edomites that be trying to lynch y'all, burn you alive, castrate you, all kind of things, feeding our babies to alligators and things like that. And when I say you Jakes, I'm talking about you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Y'all the true chosen people of the Bible. Y'all the true Israelites of the Bible, according to the scriptures. So these Edomites, these so-called white people, they gonna come after y'all. They gonna blame you for everything that's going on. You know what I mean? Because they said that this Edomite, on his gun, he had "Here's your reparations." You know what I mean? So they like, our kingdom is already, in a it's already going down. It's already got money problems and things like that. And then y'all asking for reparations. So they don't want to give you nothing. They see that their kingdom is going down now, and they see that it's slowly deteriorating. So they gonna take it out on you. That's why you're gonna see more mass shootings. Because this kingdom is slowly going down. The true color of these devils is gonna come out more and more. They're gonna be the same devils that they was back then. The only difference is they got new upgraded weapons. They got high grade weapons to deal with you now. Instead of a mob chasing you with pitchforks and fire, they got actual weapons that can hit you from long range now. So they ain't got no problem going out and going in a grocery store full of so-called black people and gunning you down. It's in their spirit to do that. So I'm gonna grab a quick scripture real quick. And, this is Genesis 4:8, and it says, "And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him." And we know through the spirit that Esau, he's Cain reincarnated. He started a whole nation, which are the Edomites, according to the Bible. Esau, Edom. And we know that Abel is you Jakes, you Israelites. You know, and the same thing that happened then is gonna happen now. You know, he gonna slay you Israelites, because the Lord, he's always the Most High. He's always favored the Israelites, you know, above all nations. And you know, all nations, they get jealous of that. You know, they can't believe that the Lord will have a nation above all other nations. You know, because this kingdom believes in equality. You know what I mean? Which the scriptures goes against equality. You know, it talks about one nation being over all other nations. You know, and the main nation, you know, that can't grasp that, or that don't want to accept it, is Esau Edom. You know, so-called white race. You know, and it says in the last days that in the land that you were not called my people, you would be called my people. You know, roughly paraphrasing. So these Edomites, they done ran across these videos, you know, and it started to make sense to them, and they can't stand it. They hate it to know that y'all the Israelites, you know, that y'all the chosen people of the Lord. So they even though they hate you now, they gonna hate you even more to know that you the chosen and not them, you know. And they run across these videos and they see that they the Edomites according to the scriptures, and they hate that, and they hate you for that, and they curse God for that, because the Lord created them to be the vessel fit for destruction. You know, one vessel to honor and one to dishonor, which is the so-called Edomites. It's the vessel of dishonor, and you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, y'all are the vessel to honor. You know, so the Most High, he chose us, and these other nations, you know, mostly Esau, he can't handle that. You know, so he's gonna go out guns blazing, because he isn't a chosen, you know, because he wasn't the chosen nation, you know, the chosen race, you know. And they see that their kingdom is going down, you know, and they see that our rise is coming. It's around the corner, you know. Our kingdom is gonna last forever, and they know that they gonna get their judgment. You know, they even getting their judgment now. You know, they're gonna get their judgment on this side, and they're gonna get their judgment on the next side. So, you know, they're gonna have to drink double of the cup that they gave us. You know what I mean? So all the things that happened to us during slavery, you know, they're gonna have double of what they did to us. You know, so it's not looking too good for them. So they see that their kingdom is going down. They realizing that we the true chosen people of the scriptures, and that they the vessel fit for destruction. So they don't have nothing to lose, man. So you're gonna see more mass murders. You're gonna see more Israelites getting laid out and getting killed. You know, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring this scripture out, you know, because this go along with it. This is Genesis 27:41, and it said, "And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob." So this Esau, he's Cain reincarnated. He's Cain all over again. And Jacob, you know, he's Abel. You know, the scriptures say that there's nothing new under the sun. So the same thing has happened over and over again. You know what I mean? So this is what's going on. And Esau, he's actually going to be able to do that. He's going to slay his brother Jacob. He's going to slay a lot of you Israelites, because y'all won't turn back to the Father, you know, which is Yahweh, his only begotten Son, who these people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai, you know. So these Edomites, they're going to slay a lot of you Jakes, you know, that don't turn back to the law, statutes, and commandments and try to follow them to the best of your ability. You know, you're going to be caught out there, and you're going to get slayed by Esau. You know, you're going to get slayed by Cain reincarnated. You know what I mean? And not only that, not only is it going to be race wars, and not only is Esau going to be slaughtering a lot of you Jakes, Esau, he's not a righteous king, so he's not a righteous ruler of this earth. You know what I'm saying? He's not righteous. Period. So he's even going to kill his own people. You know what I mean? That's why you got Russia and Ukraine going there, that they killing each other, and they the same damn people. You know, Russia came out of Ukraine. You know what I mean? So they both, if you think about it, they both Russians and Ukrainians. You know, they just separated by a border in two lands with two different names, but they the same people. You know, they just Edomites over there killing each other. You know, and that's the same thing that's gonna happen to America when it start to pick up. When it start to pick up even more over here, when gas prices start to get bad, you know, even worse than what they are now, and food shortages start to squeeze the society even tighter. You know what I mean? These Edomites, they're gonna be killing a lot of you Jakes, but they're gonna be killing a lot of each other too. You know what I mean? And this is Revelation 6:4, and it says, "And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth." You know, and that red horse is we know that to be Edomites. We know that to be Esau. You know, because Esau's name was later changed to Edom, which means red. So it's talking about this red horse is talking about these Edomites. You know, which is so-called white man. And it says, "And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword." So they was given a great sword. You know, it's talking about those. Really, it's talking about any major instrument of death. You know, but ultimately, it's talking about those nuclear weapons. You know, because now these nations have nuclear capabilities. You know, which came in through Esau. You know, he was the main scientist behind these nuclear weapon technologies. You know what I mean? So, but it says that they should kill one another. So these Edomites, um, they're gonna be killing a lot of their own people, especially during these wars. You know, you got these wars that's going on. You know, they ain't gonna give a fuck at that point. The only thing that they're gonna be worried about is their agenda and whenever they got going. And the thing about it is that all of these different Edomite nations, they all got different agendas. So that's gonna cause them to clash, and each one of them want to be the super ruling power of the earth. You know, and that's gonna cause clashes. It's gonna cause wars and things like that. So these Edomites, they will be slaughtering a lot of each other. You know, they're gonna slaughter a lot of you Jakes. You know, a lot of you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But they're gonna kill a lot of their own people too. It's gonna be a lot of death out here. You know, and these Edomites, they can kill a lot of each other. You know what I mean? So that's what we're looking forward to, and that's what's coming. You know. But before I close it, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honor to the apostle and elders at GMS, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.